Can the Scandinavian transpose into other openings? Have you ever wondered if the Scandinavian defense can lead to other openings? Let's break it down and see how this works in chess. The Scandinavian defense starts with the moves 1 pawn to e4 and 1 pawn to d5. This opening is known for being quite aggressive, as black immediately challenges white's central pawn. The most common response from white is to capture the pawn with 2 pawn to e d5, which leads to the main lines of the Scandinavian defense. Now let's talk about transpositions. In chess, transposition means reaching a specific position through different move orders. This is important because it shows how various openings can lead to similar positions. Sometimes, the differences in development or pawn structure can change the game significantly. While the Scandinavian defense has its own distinct lines, it can indeed transpose into other openings. For instance, if white decides not to capture the pawn right away and plays to knight to c3 instead, the game can take on traits of other openings, like the Dunst Opening. This is where the flexibility of the Scandinavian defense comes into play. Additionally, if white plays to pawn to d4 or to pawn to f4, these moves can lead to transpositions into gambit lines. For example, to pawn to d4 can lead to the Blackmar Gambit, while to pawn to f4 can transition into the Williams Gambit. These variations can surprise your opponent and change the dynamics of the game. Understanding these transpositions is essential for players using the Scandinavian defense. It prepares them for different responses from their opponents and helps them adjust their strategy. If a player knows about the Blackmar Gambit and their opponent starts with the Scandinavian, recognizing the potential for transposition can help them navigate the opening more effectively. In the context of chess openings and repertoire, being aware of these transpositions broadens a player's understanding of how different openings relate to one another. This knowledge can help players transition smoothly between various opening lines and improve their overall chess strategy. So, yes, the Scandinavian defense can indeed transpose into other openings, offering players a rich variety of options to explore.